What's up guys, Destroyer 2K15 Gaming back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content, and today's content is about a Yu-Gi-Oh! A new deck that I've been working on for a while, and it only came up in my mind because I will tell you guys why is it that I'm really working hard on this deck, because I'll tell the reason later on after I show you how it works. So this deck is still under progress that I'm currently creating, and I'm still working on it because I still need to balance it out, and I still need to get more support cards to make that deck more consistent. So here are the three duels, and I'll give you the guys the idea of it. So the idea is to merge two different decks into one. So how do I do it? I did it by combining the similarities. So I've done this before with Red Eyes deck, and unfortunately didn't work out well because of the amount of back rows and amount of time I got a bad hand. So here's the first thing. I'm going to combine the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, which is a current meta in the Duel Links. And right now we all know how frustrating it is for others that they run into Blue Eyes. Another meta is, you guys want to know, you guys will know. One of the meta support is which aids you in against the metas is Buster Blade deck. So Buster Blade, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman deck, it's everyone discovered the combo and now it's working. So I'm going to combine those two decks into one, and there's a reason why. So both first of all, I had both of them deck is different. Blue Eyes was a synchro deck, and my synchro deck creation was a success because finally I found a way to make the deck a little bit more consistent for the Blue Eyes synchro deck. But right now we're talking about the merging of those two decks, and why is it that I'm working really hard onto this? Because I know that later on, the reason is I will give you guys the reason at nearly the end of the video. So I'll show you guys three duels, and all three of them are ranked platinum ranked duels. So it's platinum rank duels, so we all know what's it like. So I'm gonna start with the first duel, which is platinum rank, as a warm-up. So let's do this. So in this duel is I'm using the usual Blue Eye Synchro deck, but I never done the Synchro summon on this. Okay, so here starts the. I'm gonna skip straight to the chase. Here in this, spoiler alert, you guys will know this duel will end quick, very quick. So as the duel is going on, I'm gonna talk about this. So as I'm currently working on this deck, I feel like this deck will be very effective against the current metas, such as UAs, Hazy Flames, the Vampires, the Burn Stall decks, and hopefully, I'm saying, my deck becomes a success. And the point of and that deck will have two different possibilities, and I'll talk about that once I show you guys the three duels that I was talking about. By the way, quick meme. When you can't when you keep getting shafted, and when you don't get Masked Hero Unkey and Mask Change card, so that you make this, so you have this moment. This moment, think of that when you don't have Mask Change, by the way. Mask Change is pretty much similar as well, you special summon monsters. But the difference is a little bit, but it's different because Mask Change does summon monsters from the extra deck, meanwhile Silver Scry does it from the graveyard. But anyways, the meme's gone. Enough with the jokes. Time to get serious. So the first duel will be against Of course, all three of them, all four of them are platinum duels. So I already showed you the first one as a warm up. So that was my blue eye synchro deck, and ignore the messages. The messages are always like that. The messages are always text toxic as hell. So I don't really care. I need to mute this message next time. I'll do that next time. But we're here to talk about the deck I'm currently working on. So the first duel is against ECU Istar. So the opponent was using her character because she had this certain skill to use, and I'm using. This was yesterday's duel. So in this yesterday's duel, my deck was it was a nearly complete deck I was working on. And the other two duels you see here, Kaiba versus Atem and Kaiba versus Zane. Those two duels I was using my prototype deck, so the deck that I'm still working on. I mean, technically, the Zane Truesdale one deck is still a prototype, but all three of them are incomplete. But the one with the one when I faced Vampire deck was a lot more useful, was a little bit more consistent than these two combined duels. Than that deck on these two duels. But let's start the duel. Let's get to the chase. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. So I'm gonna analyze this duel right now. So here it is. Here is my deck in progress that I've been working on. You guys will get to see this deck. But I won't show you all the cards from it because I'm still working on this. Because the deck is not complete and I don't want you guys to, waste your time on this deck, which is currently in progress and not very consistent. So I don't want to give you guys the trouble of that. But this is my idea will be very simple. There's a very good idea behind it, and I'm really working on this. I'm really grinding for stuff. Okay, vampire takeover. We don't really care about that. Let's cut to the chase. Yeah, as you guys can see Destruction Swordsman Fusion here. Vampire Grace. She's a problematic card. Here comes Cosmo Brain. Then I summon Tuner Monster. I deliberately sacrificed Cosmo Brain because I was not planning to overwhelm my opponent with, the attack. Here we go. Synchro Summon. So I Synchro Summon Azurise. And to Synchro Summon Azurise, you need a normal monster. And thanks to Azurise, he won't be targeted or destroyed by any other cards. And I deliberately, okay, I'll pause it right there. Deliberately, intentionally, I sent this card to the graveyard because of the effect of Vampire Grace. It sends a card to the graveyard, one of the monster cards. I chose Dragon Spirit of White. Why is that? You guys know this. You guys will know now. So when you use, just because a deck is a meta, it doesn't mean it's a meta deck. It just means that you need to. It requires a lot of thinking. I deliberately did that because I know I can summon him that way. I knew his attack was going to increase. I Canadia him because I know that he might increase his attack. Okay. I was not taking any risk of anymore. I don't want to make any field presences. And then I get rid of his, you know. Now she's out of back rows. She's out of options. Now she has nothing she can do to avoid the loss. And she's only got one card. And now your opponent is panicking. 500 life points. We're on verge of winning. But that isn't going to, like I said, the opponent's out of option. The opponent's like, oh, you forgot about this blue eyes. The opponent was like, oh, 2 attacks will be enough. Oh, there will be more than that. And here we go. We're about to win this thing. So yes, this is the first scenario of the deck that I'm currently working on. And as you guys can see, synchro summon and overwhelm the opponent with the 3000 points of damage. Overwhelm the opponent with lots of special summons, in and out, monsters coming out, and yes, destroy their back rows. This is very good scenario. This scenario is going to happen very often. So this is the second duel. This duel is a bit longer than, this duel is going to be the longest duel probably. The reason why was I was really thinking how I had to play around his back rows and all that. So let's see. Mario is our opponent. Let's see what's Mario got stored for us. So in this scenario, this is the completely different scenario than the previous. And the reason why is, you guys will know right now, is because I had completely different hand. There you go. The combo was ready straight away. In this scenario, my combo was ready straight away. All I had to do was fusion summon Dragon Destroyer Swordsman and put the DNA surgery face down, just to wait for the next turn to activate it. And we all know Cypher Soldier. So there you go. Buster Blader negates his effect and puts him on defense. Now it's a dragon type monster. Now from here on, the duel gets long because we're doing nothing. We're just drawing cards out. And as you guys can know, the back row was very annoying. I'm pretty sure that back row was, I thought it was either widespread ruin or treacherous. No, it wasn't treacherous because he would have gotten rid of it. So it was either widespread ruin or wall obstruction. Later on, after this duel, it turned out to be duel no. So as you guys can see, I'm not taking any risk. I'm doing this very patiently. I summon Protector with eyes of blue. I deliberately summon another Protector. Then I get out the. Then I pop that Dragon Spirit of White to get rid of his back row. And it was anti-magic arrow. And I deliberately put Buster Blader into defense mode because of Wall of Disruption. So I was playing around that. He uses Destiny Draw. Now he won't be able to use it anymore. Causable Brain. But as you guys can know, as long as DNA Surgery is on the field, he knows that well. Draining Shield works. This is where I do the smart thing. I make sure he doesn't get any life points. The attack was never happened, negated to begin with, so it got replaced with another monster, so the trap has gone to the graveyard. The chain for him, the card for him didn't never resolved, so I summoned Blue Eyes there. I hope you guys enjoyed the beautiful animation of Blue Eyes White Dragon. And as you can see, next turn it gets a little bit problematic for me because I took too long. Here's the reason why. He gets Lava Golem out and he gets rid of. But I don't have any problem with it. I'm taking damages. So I put this card face down and I get rid of that Lava Golem deliberately. So he gets out Noble Knight. And then he banishes two monsters to summon Blackluster Soldier, which I don't really see. It's very rare to see Blackluster Soldier. I guess he's a fan of it. So because of those two back rows, he never attacked me. He was playing it safe, which I don't blame him for because back rows are very annoying. Let's face it. I was stalling a few turns till I got Buster Blader, and I chose to keep the Blackluster Soldier because that would have been a bit, like a middle finger. Oh, I used your Black Soldier for this. And then I get rid of his back rows as much as possible. Then he uses Econ, not a big deal because that was his only back row. I don't think he had any other back rows, to be honest. He did, but he tried to summon Vision Hero, but unfortunately, what he tried there was to get rid of my back rows through Vision Hero, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him, and the duel ends with me winning. So that was a possibility. That's the second scenario of my deck. And the third and last scenario is the same as this duel, but very short because the deck the guy was using was Cyber Dark Dragon on a Platinum Rank duel. And Cyber Dark is not really consistent deck, so it's not a meta deck. So he uses. So he starts to duel. Life point boost. He uses that skill I used, and this was still the deck before I added the synchro monster to this. And as you guys can see, he's starting his combo out. Cyber Dark Edge. Okay, that's what he does. I did not. I was waiting, so I practically did this. He uses Cyber Dark Impact, and then he summons that. I have no idea why. He could have just. Oh, never mind. But yeah, his back row. He didn't have any. Luckily, he did not have any back rows, so I had no problem. But I was starting to lose this duel. Summon Cyberdark Claw. Luckily, he attacked with Cyberdark Dragon, thinking that it might be a big shield gardener or a monster with higher defense points, which wasn't really the case, and it worked. So I would manage to stall out. Here we go. Dragon Spirit of White comes out. I do my combo to summon out Buster Blader. Unfortunately, I can't use Galaxy Cyclone. It only gets rid of set spell and trap, and then I get rid of his Cyberdark Dragon. I still have that high attack. Then this duel is where when I put the treacherous, I finished the duel. Luckily, he had no back row, so this is what I'm working on. I'm gonna end the duel right now, and I'm gonna have to take. So yeah, once again we're back into this people with the messages, but oh, those messages are very very toxic. I would not want to see that. So let me just ignore that message. But yeah, that's what I'm currently thinking right now, and the possibility of this deck, there is two possibilities. One is you either fusion summon Busted Blader, the Dragon Destroy Swordsman, and DNA Surgery combo, as you guys seen on the previous duels. That's the first possibility. Second possibility is just work with the blue eye synchro decks, do synchro summons, overwhelm your opponent with lot of summons, get rid of the back rows, and you can do that. So second option is very good as well. The both options are very good, and all those are unique, and each duel will have one of those two scenarios pretty much as to what card you're going to use. So yeah, what would happen if I had to face the same person who's using the Busted Fusion? Then that's going to be problematic for me because the person will be using my Dragon type monsters, will be using my Blue Eyes as a fusion materials, which will be very frustrating. But I'm thinking to get rid of stuff. I'm thinking I have Galaxy Cyclones, but it will make my deck less consistent if I have more than one Galaxy Cyclones on it. So yeah, like I said, I need to work on this deck more. I'm still working on this. This is not very consistent deck. It's not completely consistent. It looks consistent. It, as you guys seen, I've won 3 duels in a row, and yeah. But right now, I'm working on this deck because I know that in future there's gonna be the reason why I'm using it because I like both of those deck very much. Burst Fusion deck is my favorite deck. I use that all the time. I've been using it before the second copy of DNA Surgery came out, and I pretty much went. I even went into Legend rank with it, with just one card of DNA Surgery. That was at the time before Blue Eyes became a thing. So yeah, right now the deck is not at its full potential. Damn those. I'm going to mute those messages one day. Can I do that now? Because it's that message. I'm gonna go to settings. There you go. There you go. It's gone now. It's gone. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah. So as I'm saying, it has two different possibilities. It's always good to run a deck with a different possibilities, especially two. So there will be times where those two possibilities might overlap, which will be very good thing, hopefully. And after this, I think the reason why I'm going to tell you guys the reason why I'm working on this deck so much, so badly, because there is mainly for Buster Blader. Right now, you guys are currently thinking, oh, what am I doing with this? Why am I having synchro summons with Buster Blader to Dragon Destroy Swordsman? If you guys only play Duel Links, then you guys might not be aware of this. There is a card outside Duel Links in trading card game, TCG, proper TCGs. There is a Yu-Gi-Oh card and it's a synchro card that will strengthen the Buster Fusion deck tenfold. And how's that going to happen? Basically, the name of that card is Buster Dragon. And what Buster Dragon does is, when you synchro summon it, all monsters on your opponent's side of the field will become Dragon type monster. So if you have Buster Dragon and Buster Blade or the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, you will be fine. And if your opponent wants to, use, and the reason I'm thinking about this ahead right now, because I know that eventually that card's going to come to Duel Links, and the day it comes to Duel Links, this deck will become a meta. I already found out a way to synchro summon the monsters in PvP duels, just like you guys have seen it. I've done synchro summons. I've been doing this in PvP since bronze rank, and I became experienced in synchro summon now. Plus, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro to improve on my synchro summonings, and I've improved a lot. I've made a lot of good progress. Thanks to that, I can now do synchro summons in Duel Links. I have found out a way to summon out tuner monsters and the monsters required for the synchro summons to work on to summon out to do the synchro summon. And I've been working out a lot. I've really worked hard into this. I'm putting a lot of time into this, like I said. And I really want to share this with you guys, because I want you guys to know that if Buster Dragon ever comes to Duel Links, then you guys can use this deck, and you guys will know the full potential of this deck. But even with Buster Dragon coming into Duel Links, there will be still, the deck will not be at its full potential though, because now if we talk outside the Duel Links, if we talk about trading card games, then the Buster Blader deck will be at its very full potential. And trust me, a deck to its complete potential is very, very good, and we all know that. But yeah, but right now, I still need to rebalance the deck. I still need to restructure it. I still need to get more support cards to make my deck more consistent, to make my hand more better, because there will be times where I'll have like 2 Cosmo Queens and I don't know, two back rows that won't really do with nothing. I will have those type of hands. So yes, I still need to make sure that my hand becomes more consistent. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know what you all think of this. If you guys, feel free to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Feel free. And I'll see you guys next time on another Yu-Gi-Oh content. This is Destroyer 2K15 Gaming. Right now, I'll be grinding the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yami Yu-Gi-Oh event. Right now, currently to get Magician's Robe, because I'm working on Dark Magician deck, because that deck looks really fun. Always wanted to run one, and now I got a chance to do it, so it's my chance to grind this event. So I'll see you guys next time, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, feel free to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Have a good day, guys. See you soon.